opportunity. I've been going crazy on that build too. So
Love it. Let's talk about the build. What did you decide to put into the game? Because everybody kind of has their flavor on different positions. So where did you land?
I'm more of a defensive player, and you know, I would decided like
Let's meet the starting lineup.
All we know. Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Derek Lively. T.J. McConnell is out there with Murray. Then there's Hunter. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. Now here's Green. Pass to Barnes. Morris kicks to Jokic. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Now, Antetokounmpo. Hunter with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. Outside, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So showing off the athleticism. Green's eyes light up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Now the confidence of Monte Morris in the mid-range on display there.
Hunter on the wing. Back to McConnell. Pass to Murray. Raptors moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Giannis against Barnes. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
The first free throw is good. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Toronto.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
Pass to Coffee. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jokic, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year. And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Barnes dishes to Morris. Green against Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's McConnell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hunter finds McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Murray way outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. On the wing, Morris. Bobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just hanging in the air that time. Green with some terrific bounce.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to McConnell. Barnes against Giannis. And onto Tacumbo. Slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 24 points. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
That's good from Barnes. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Coffey. Nothing on the board. Now Jokic, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
McConnell passes to Lively. Giannis against Green. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Cans it from downtown.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now, here's Jokic. Coming off 31 points last game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jokic. Whitmore comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Koulibaly in for Morris. Raptors also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's Dort in for TJ McConnell. Koulibaly with it, defended by Dort. Barnes right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Raptors, Murray comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Black's subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Shot clock at 3. Green fires from way outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. On the wing, Murray. Whitmore defending. Giannis outside. Murray a screen on Martin. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Good on the second free throw.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Whitmore. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Now here's Barnes. Dort finds Wagner. Wagner has screen on Green. Here's Black, and he makes good on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Green. From outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Black kicks to Barnes. Murray a screen on Martin. Here's Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Green, the pass to Carter. Pass to Whitmore. From past the arc. Black grabs the board. Toronto leading by 3. On the wing, Murray. Stolen. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Dort. Now here is Carter.
A moment now to see the stats for Martin. Last season's performance for him, he averaged about 10 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Robert Covington's checked in for Martin. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second.
Well, we know Wendell Carter Jr. offers a lot on the offensive end. This guy's got to continue to improve as a low post defender.
Here's Sasser. Dort is screen on Green. Here's Sasser. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside, Green. Carter sets the pick for Green. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to Sasser from the arc. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's Whitmore. Now here is Carter. He's defended by Wagner. And it's Carter missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Black. Drills it from outside. Black's got 5.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Carter. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Carter missing. Over in the corner, Dort. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Fires away from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Murray. Derek Lively is out there with Antetokounmpo. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Sacramento. Over Barnes. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Coulibaly. Driving in. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The Clippers trail. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Clock is at 3. Fires top of the key. And again, no good by Toronto. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Coffey. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Coffey's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McConnell passes to Giannis. To end the run. Powers through inside Giannis. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's Coffey, and he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like to see Murray dictate the action like that inside. On the front foot, forcing the defender into a foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Murray's checked in, and the second free throw, good. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the Cape.
Well, this is why you put the ball in Monte Morris's hands. He will make the right decision.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's McConnell. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.